All right, my lovely lot. Emily Bennett here, and today we're diving into a topic that hits close to home for a lot of us. How to stop being a victim of the financial system and take control of your financial future. Now, this all came to mind during one of our classic family outings. You know, the one where you pop into the mall just to have a look, and before you know it, you've spent half the month's budget on gadgets and gifts for the kids. James and I were in the middle of festival shopping with the kids, and it struck me how easy it is to get caught up in spending without thinking about the bigger picture. Money's flying out of our pockets, and it got me thinking about the book How Money Works by Tom Matthews, Steve Siebold, and Andy Horner. It's all about taking control of your finances, and after a day like that, I figured, there's no better time to break it down. So, let's get into it. Grab a cuppa, and maybe think twice about that online shopping cart, because we're going to cover 10 key lessons from the book that'll help you stop being a victim of the financial system and take charge of your financial future. Let's dive in. 1. Understanding money as a tool, not the end goal. Let's kick things off with a major mindset shift. Money is a tool. Now, this might seem obvious, but how many of us actually think about money this way? During our shopping trip, I found myself eyeing up this fancy new kitchen gadget, because clearly we need another one, and I stopped to think, am I buying this because it'll actually make life easier, or just because I've got money to spend? Matthews, Siebold, and Horner remind us that money isn't the goal. It's the tool that helps you achieve your goals, whether it's buying your first home, going on that dream holiday, or securing your family's future. Money is just the vehicle that gets you there. Key tip. Next time you're spending, ask yourself, is this purchase helping me reach a goal, or is it just filling a gap? Use money strategically, not emotionally. 2. The importance of financial education. Get smart with money. Now, here's the real kicker. Financial education. Most of us were never taught about money in school, right? It's no wonder we feel overwhelmed when it comes to budgeting, investing, and saving. The authors argue that if you want to take control of your financial future, you've got to learn the rules of the game. Back during that shopping trip, James and I realized how often we've made financial decisions based on gut feelings or what seems right. But imagine if we'd had the right education from the start. The book emphasizes that financial literacy is key to avoiding traps and making smart decisions. Key tip. Dedicate time to learning about personal finance, whether it's through books, courses, or even YouTube channels. The more you know, the better equipped you'll be. 3. The impact of mindset on wealth. Think like a wealth builder. Here's something that blew my mind. Your mindset plays a massive role in your financial success. The book explains that people who build wealth often have a wealth-oriented mindset. This isn't about being obsessed with money, but about having the positivity, curiosity, and resilience needed to overcome financial challenges. I've had friends who constantly say things like, "I'll never be able to afford that," or "People like us don't get rich." And guess what? That's exactly what happens. They never break out of that mindset. It's a vicious cycle. Key tip. Start shifting your internal dialogue. Instead of focusing on what you can't do, start asking, how can I make this work for me? Your mindset can make or break your financial future. 4. Income versus wealth. Don't just earn, build. Here's a biggie. Income isn't the same as wealth. You might have a great salary, but if you're spending it all, you're not building wealth. Matthews, Siebold, and Horner explain that wealth is about what you keep and grow, not just what you earn. During our shopping spree, I thought about how easy it is to let your earnings slip through your fingers. Buying stuff, eating out, all those little things that add up. The book makes it clear, if you want to build wealth, it's about making strategic investments and accumulating assets, not just relying on that monthly paycheck. Key tip. Think beyond your salary. What investments can you make that will grow your wealth over time? Focus on accumulation, not just earning. 5. The power of compound interest. Start early, grow big. Compound interest. The magic sauce of wealth building. The authors describe it as the most powerful driver of financial growth. The earlier you start saving or investing, the more time your money has to grow exponentially. It's like planting a seed that becomes a forest. James and I had a long chat about this one because we've definitely been guilty of putting off investing, thinking, we'll start when we're older. But the book makes it clear. The earlier you start, the bigger your returns. You've got to let that interest build over time. Key tip. If you haven't already, start putting money into savings or investments as soon as possible. Even small amounts can grow big over time, thanks to compound interest. 6. Diversification in investments. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. The book strongly advocates for diversification when it comes to investments. We've all heard the saying, don't put all your eggs in one basket, right? It's true in finance too. By spreading your investments across different asset classes, stocks, bonds, property, you're reducing the risk of losing everything if one investment tanks. I remember during the financial crash, a lot of people we know had all their savings tied up in property. And when the market dropped, so did their wealth. The authors argue that by diversifying, you're protecting yourself from volatility. Key tip. Spread your investments around to manage risk. A diverse portfolio is a stable portfolio. 7. The role of passive income. Make money while you sleep. Next up, passive income. The authors highlight how important it is to create streams of income that don't rely on you actively working for every penny. This could be from dividends, rental income, royalties, or even a business that runs without you being there every day. It's the dream, isn't it? To wake up in the morning and see money coming in while you're still in bed. But it's not just a dream. It's about strategically setting up those income streams. Key tip. Look for ways to generate passive income. Start small, but keep building. Whether it's through property, investing, or even writing that book you've always thought about. 8. Avoiding debt traps. Don't let debt control you. Here's the warning we all need to hear. Avoid debt traps. High-interest debt, like credit cards or payday loans, can spiral out of control before you know it. The authors stress the importance of staying on top of your debt and prioritizing savings and investments over unnecessary expenses. James and I have definitely fallen into this trap before, with credit card debt building up thanks to unexpected expenses or just getting a bit too carried away. But the key is learning how to manage it before it becomes unmanageable. Key tip. Avoid high-interest debt whenever possible. Prioritize paying it off and put money towards investments that will grow, not debt that holds you back. 9. Setting financial goals. Chart your path. One of the most powerful lessons in the book is the importance of setting clear financial goals. Whether it's saving for a house, paying off debt, or building a retirement fund, having specific targets keeps you motivated and on track. During our shopping trip, I realized how easy it is to spend mindlessly if you don't have clear goals. But once you know what you're working towards, it's easier to make decisions that align with those goals. Key tip. Write down your financial goals and create a plan to achieve them. When you have a roadmap, it's easier to stay on course. 10. Taking control of your financial future. It's in your hands. Finally, the authors make it clear. You have the power to take control of your financial future. It's all about being proactive, staying informed, and making decisions that align with your goals. No more being a victim of the system. It's time to take charge. As we wrapped up our shopping, James and I made a pact to be more intentional with our money and start building towards a future that works for us, not one where we're always playing catch-up. Key tip. Empower yourself with financial knowledge and start making decisions that put you in control of your future. So, There you have it. 10 powerful lessons from How Money Works that will help you stop being a victim of the financial system and start taking control of your future. Whether it's learning the power of compound interest or diversifying your investments, the key is to take action and educate yourself. Let me know in the comments. What's the one financial lesson that's resonated with you the most? And don't forget to subscribe for more tips on money, business, and navigating life's twists and turns. Cheers for watching, and remember, you're in control of your financial destiny.